President-elect Donald Trump and his cabinet pick for Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. It's the latest in a string of controversial appointments. Chief White House correspondent Mary Bruce starts us off. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, George. Well, here at Mar-a-Lago overnight, Donald Trump in his element, celebrating his win and his new team. In his first extended remarks since winning back the White House, the president-elect lauding his new cabinet picks, even as they spark controversy. Overnight at a Mar-a-Lago gala, President-elect Donald Trump taking a victory lap.
We won the popular vote. Oh, I love that.
There in the room, many of his new and controversial cabinet picks. The president-elect touting his team, praising Robert F. Kennedy Jr. after naming him to be Secretary of Health and Human Services.
I guess if you like health and if you like people that live a long time, it's the most important position.
Trump now hoping to put a noted vaccine skeptic in charge of the nation's health system.
Now, we want you to come up with things and ideas and what you've been talking about for a long time, and I think you're going to do some unbelievable things.
Kennedy has endorsed a host of debunked conspiracy theories, including falsely claiming that childhood vaccines cause autism, although the fraudulent study that introduced the concept was retracted long ago, and numerous high-quality studies have since shown that is not true. There is no link between vaccines and autism. Most of the vaccines used today have been used safely for decades, though Kennedy claims otherwise.
There's no vaccine that is, safe and effective.
In fact, vaccines are considered one of the greatest life-saving public health accomplishments of modern medicine, even eliminating some diseases. On the trail, Trump harshly criticized Kennedy, then running his own independent campaign.
He's got no policy on anything. He's radical left. He always has been.
Now he's looking to put Kennedy in charge of one of the biggest departments in the federal government. HHS includes agencies that touch every aspect of American life, from the foods you eat to the medicine you take.
I'm going to let him go wild on health. I'm going to let him go wild on the food. I'm going to let him go wild on medicines.
Kennedy has already said the Trump administration will advise local water systems to remove fluoride from drinking water, though experts say it helps fight tooth decay at the low levels currently recommended. He's also said he wants to replace 600 people who currently work at HHS.
He wants to make people healthy. It's driven him pretty wild over the last number of years.
But many public health experts are alarmed. The former acting director of the Centers for Disease Control, Dr. Richard Besser, saying Kennedy as HHS secretary would pose incredible risks to the health of the nation and that he's worsening mistrust in the public health system. Telling ABC News he has consistently spread doubt and concerns about our public health system. He has led an organization that has undermined confidence in our vaccine system, which is the safest vaccine system in the world.
It's very anxiety provoking for many of my public health colleagues right now. Part of the goal of public health officials is to reinforce trust when there's public skepticism. And when you put someone in a leadership role that has a history of skepticism, especially around vaccines, that is going to cause a lot of misinformation.
Now, Trump last night unveiling yet another post announcing North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum to be Interior Secretary managing U.S. lands and resources. Burgum, of course, ran against Trump before dropping out to endorse him. Yet another former rival turned loyal supporter. George.
Right. So many questions being raised about so many of these nominees. We'll see how the Senate handles them. Mary, thanks very much.